In this video, we're going to be giving you 8 video content creation hacks to help you save time, be more productive, and grow your community online thanks to video content. Hey everyone, my name is Alec and I'm here with Veed, and in this video I'm giving you 8 video content creation tips and hacks that I use all the time to help me be more productive, save time, and create better content faster. Now, I've been making video content for the past 6-7 years, and I've been on YouTube for the past 5 years. I have my own personal YouTube channel, which I've grown to 25,000 subscribers. I've taken Veed's YouTube channel in the past year from 0 to 10,000 subscribers, and I just love creating video content. So with that being said, let's get started. And the first tip is a video editing tip using Veed's online video editor, which is the Canvas resize tool. So if you're editing content for social media, and that's video content, there are a bunch of different aspect ratios and dimensions. We've got stories with the 9:16 aspect ratio. We have square Instagram videos. We have the 4:5 Instagram videos. We also have YouTube, which is the 16:9 aspect ratio. And there are just so many different aspect ratios that it's hard to keep track of them all. And what you don't want to do is edit your video once and post it to the same place everywhere. But the problem is it takes a lot of time to resize and re-edit your video for a different social media platform. And that's why you can use Veed's Canvas resize tool. So for an example, as we can see right here, I have this 9:16 aspect ratio video that was filmed on my phone. And let's say I wanted to post it to Instagram as a square video instead, or I wanted to post it as a 16:9 video so it can go to YouTube. Well, I can quickly change the aspect ratio if I go into the settings and then the size tab right here. We have this drop down menu, and here I have a bunch of different preset aspect ratios for different social media platforms. So if I wanted to post it to Instagram as a square video, I can just do this and then click and drag it out and resize it, and just like that, I now have my video ready square for Instagram. And then I can go ahead and back and do the same thing, settings. Let's say I want to post it to YouTube, I can do it just like so. And now you'll notice that my video is in the middle here, but if we take a look at the video canvas, it's the 16:9 aspect ratio. And if I want to, I can drag it out. If not, it will leave these black bars on the side, but we can also change the color if we go into settings and then just change the background color. Let's just say to make it pink. And then I just click on export, and that is my video resized for a different social media platform in just a few clicks. Tip number 2 is where to find content ideas. So there's a few different places that you can find content ideas, but if you're just starting out, a great place to get new content ideas is answerthepublic.com. Answer the Public listens to autocomplete data from search engines like Google and then quickly cranks out very useful phrases and questions people are asking around your keyword. So for an example, if I was to head over to answerthepublic.com, type in video editing, and then click search, I would get a bunch of content ideas all around video editing. And that's not the only way that you can find content ideas. A great place to find content ideas is within your community already. If you're in Facebook groups or you're watching videos about your specific topic, I always recommend looking at the comments. There is a lot of value provided in the comments, and people often ask questions. And if you see the same question come up more than once, it's most likely that other people are searching that in Google too. So if you make a video answering that question, that is a content idea which is getting searched. Tip number 3 is to help you build a stronger relationship between you and your audience using video content. And a lot of people, when they first start out using video content online and they want to provide value, they don't necessarily show their face in front of the camera. A lot of the time when people start out, they'll just display text and images and there'll be no one on the actual video. However, when you have the presence of a person and a face behind a brand and direct eye contact looking into the lens, it's proved that a much stronger connection is built between you and your audience. When you have a face on a video, people are a lot more likely to trust that video and the person behind that video. Tip number 4 is to help you not get overwhelmed by the sheer amount of social media and content that needs to be created. A big mistake that a lot of people make when first starting out on social media and trying to grow a following and a presence across social media is they spread themselves too thin. They put their eggs in too many different baskets. Now, you don't want to put them all in the same basket. However, I highly recommend you choose 1, 2, potentially 3 social media platforms that you really focus on and that you really get to understand. So for an example, here at Veed, we originally started out heavily focusing on YouTube and Instagram. However, we saw that YouTube was bringing us more value and getting us more views and clicks, and it was better for our business. So we decided to drop Instagram for a while and then heavily focus solely on YouTube. Now, I'm not saying to only choose one platform and focus on it, but don't try and create content for every single platform, especially if you're by yourself. I've tried in the past creating content for multiple different social media platforms all at once and trying to maintain them all, and it is way too much work and it just wasn't worth it. I get better results when I'm focusing solely on YouTube than when I'm focusing on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook. You get the idea. Tip number 5 for creating video content is to use a loose script. Now, when I first started out making videos, I would plan my entire videos out word for word, and I'd practically read off a script. So I would often be looking at a camera or looking at my phone in my notes app and reading the script sentence by sentence, looking at the camera, reading the script, looking at the camera, reading the script. And although this was good because it was all planned out, it made the video very choppy and it didn't feel natural. So what you want to do is write a loose script. I tend to have a list of bullet points. For an example, this video, these 8 tips for video content creation hacks that I'm giving you, I have them all listed out, but I don't have a specific script to follow. The reason behind this is that now that I know what I'm talking about, I'm just going to freely and comfortably express myself and act as if I was talking to a friend or a person or giving a speech, a presentation, and basically just be myself in front of the camera. And that is one of the best ways to grow online and show personality and be authentic. And as well as coming across as more authentic, this will also help you get a lot more comfortable in front of a camera, because talking to a camera is very hard when you first start out. So just be yourself, pretend you're talking to a friend, have a rough script, because when you have a word for word script, it's impossible to act it out because we're not actors. I'm not acting. So just follow a bullet point script and act as if you were talking to a friend, and you'll get a lot more comfortable in front of the camera. Tip number 6 is to batch create content. Now, when you're creating content for social media and trying to grow on social media, video content takes a lot of time and you need to create a lot of content to stay active on the platforms. So when creating content, you want to be as productive as possible. The way we do it is that we come up with a bunch of ideas for YouTube, and then we'll start preparing all the videos for YouTube, and then we'll film all the videos for YouTube, and then we'll edit all the videos for YouTube. I don't prepare one video and then prepare a video for Instagram and then begin editing the YouTube video and then maybe do something for TikTok, because then your mind is all over the place, and it's a lot easier when you're focusing on one specific platform and not jumping between YouTube to then TikTok to Instagram to Snapchat to Twitter to Facebook. You get the idea. Because when you do that, you're jumping from different algorithms. For example, a video that you edit for YouTube is going to be way different than a video that you edit for TikTok or Instagram. So I highly recommend focusing on the planning and content creation of one specific platform at a time if you are focusing on multiple platforms, and also stay in the same stages. For an example, if I'm researching topics for videos, I'm not going to research one topic and then start editing another video. I'm going to research a bunch of topics, write them all down, and then I'll film a bunch, and then I'll end up editing them all at the same time. This is a great way to be really productive with your video content creation. Tip number 7 is to use templates as much as possible. Now, as a video editor, I use templates all the time. I can't stress this enough. And it's not just for video editing. There are so many areas where you can use templates. For an example, when I upload a YouTube video, I have a template description built out so I don't have to write all of the text that I copy and paste every single time. It's already there. When I'm editing videos online using Veed, I already have all of the colors that I use often saved in my brand kit, along with a custom font and some custom images that I pre-uploaded, so I don't have to go back and forth every single time to find the same colors and find the images. I can just click and drag and then click and select. I also have a template for my YouTube thumbnails in Photoshop, and every time I will begin from that specific Photoshop file, because it saves me a lot of time, because I already have all of the elements I need in there to create my custom thumbnail. So use templates as much as you can to save you a huge amount of time when it comes to video content creation. And finally, tip number 8 is to avoid perfection when creating video content. Now, this is something I've struggled a lot with in the past. When I first started out, I always wanted my videos to be perfect and have a really high quality production. However, this is something that you want to try and stay away from, especially if you're a one-man army and you're creating content for different social media platforms, because over the years as a YouTuber, I learned that the value that you provide in a video is a lot more important than the quality of the video itself. As long as you have a reasonably good audio that someone can understand you, your video could almost be filmed on a potato and people would still want to watch it, as long as you provide good value. And when I mean value, for example, if you're in the entertainment industry online, as long as you're funny, as long as you're teaching someone something they want to know, the quality of your video doesn't actually matter that much. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't improve it when you can. I'm just saying that it shouldn't be your main focus. So that was 8 video content creation hacks to help you save time, be more productive, and grow an audience online thanks to video. Now that it's the end of the video, we would love to hear which video content creation hack that you're going to be using first. So please let us know in the comment section down below. And with that being said, if you enjoyed this video, we would really appreciate it if you hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell. Thanks for watching.